Hello, welcome back to another video of SQL. In this video we'll try to solve another question. Let's see what is the question first, then we'll move to the solution. Okay, as you can see here that there is a database with exam score. So here is our schema. You can see the table name is exam and it is having the two column. First one is the name and the second one is the marks, and the name is string and the marks is actually integer. And in this name column, this is the student name, it is a primary key. Okay, and the second column, that is integer, and they are the marks obtained by the student. Now here the question is write a query to print the name of the students who scored an even number of marks. The name should be listed in uppercase, okay, and alphabetically ascending order it should be, and the result should be in the following format. That means it should first show name and then it should show marks. So if we'll talk about the sample data, you can see there is a name column and marks column is there. Julia 10, Samantha 6 and Jack 15. Okay, so here the output, sample output will be Julia 10 and Samantha 6 here. So both 10 and 6 here is the even. So that's why we have to we'll get this output after the execution of the query. And remember that it should be in the order. In which order? It should be in alphabetic order. The explanation over here that Julia and Samantha have an even number of marks, so they are included in the query. So this is our question. Now let's talk about the solution here. So here the environment is selected using the MySQL. You can also select here from the other statement, for example Oracle, MS SQL Server, DB2. So here I am solving this using the MySQL itself. Okay, now here the query, you have to write a select statement and we want name in the uppercase, so that's why there is a function upper, we have to use it and we'll try to print it as a name. So that's why we used here alias as, and then we want to show the marks as well, so that's why we have to give in the comma and then marks. Okay, and from which table we want to get the value? From the exam table. And here we have to apply the group by over the name because we want it in alphabetic order, so that's why we have to group by using the name. And marks, here we have to apply the having clause. So in having clause, the sum of the marks, here you have to apply the sum function itself to apply a logic that marks is actually percentile or modulo 2, it should be 0. Okay, so if we will divide by 2, then the remainder should be 0. That's why we have to give this kind of operation in the having clause, and after that we will apply order by the name, and it should be in the uppercase and it should be in the ascending order. So that's why we will use this type of query, and if we will run here, you will get the correct answer over here. Alright, so answer is correct and we are getting this output, and server is actually giving a sample. In the server there is a sample data, and from that data it's actually fetching its value. Okay, so here is the sample output, you can see. And now if we'll change it to the MySQL server, so let me copy the code from here and I will change it to the MySQL server. You can also write over here. Okay, so in this case enter the query below and please append a semicolon. Okay, so here I have to I will paste my code, and after that I'll give a semicolon and I'll execute my query over here. So in this particular case, the syntax of the MySQL server and here the MySQL is the same one, so that's why it's actually executing perfectly. So let me copy it again and let me try the PLSQL enabled. Now let me write the query for the PLSQL enabled one. So here in this particular section I'll type my code, and the difference between the MySQL and this one, Oracle one, is here you have to use the sum function, and for the modularity function you have to use the mod function, and here you have to pass the marks, and then 2 you have to give here to find the mod operation, and then it should be equals to 0, then that means it will be the even one. So that's why if you try to run the code, it will execute perfectly and you will get the result. Okay, I hope now it's clear that how you can write the query for this statement. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.